Morning, rookie. The furnace should cut out soon. Good morning, Rick. Grant, good morning, good morning. All you guys, I recognize your names. Beautiful piece of hide here. Not here, Roy. Have a look at this. The sun is beaming here this morning. Get you set back up here. Here, guys, I'm just getting set up for something I'm working on here. Yeah, beautiful view here. Just an incredible piece of property. Right now, I'm about to start working on wet molding a case for a Leatherman. So we'll wet mold. I've got a form here that I made for that. Morning, Gary. If you guys would give me 1 minute, got to go out through this door back here, grab my utility knife. I'll be right back. Morning, Herbert. Woo, that was a little run. So how is everyone doing this morning? Beautiful and sunny here. I've been down here early this morning so that I could get some good work done without losing out on my I want to have some good family time today. This is one of our first nice weather weekends this year, this spring, where it's actually supposed to be sunny and warm, so I don't want to be down here at the shop all day. So I came down here real early so I could get a whole bunch of work done and cut out early. Decent deal? Sponsored by, no. So that's what I've got going on here now. So I'm just going to dunk this small piece of leather in, and I'll show you guys what I'm at here in just a second. It's just cold water. We don't have running water set up here yet. It's set up here, but where the building was dry, blown dry, hadn't been used in a few years. It's not set up and running right now. We've got to get all situated for that. Here, look at this sappy piece of leather now. Guys, let me know if you can hear me. It looks like, if I look at the camera, like I'm a little bit glitching, moving around there. Oh, nice, Roy. I hope you enjoy, buddy. Good morning, Trenton. I'm just going to put you back a little bit just so you can see what I'm doing here. So I have this mold, and it has a round bottom clamped in my vise here. It has a base, and the base is somewhat sacrificial that we can staple to. So I'm going to come in on one side and just start. Oh, that's great, Rick. Thank you. I'm going to drive a staple in right there. Let's get a couple along here. And I don't do these often because I don't advertise this work. I can't advertise every line of work that I do because the list is getting long, but I do get requests for it, and I enjoy making them when I do. Hang on one second. Just got to grab a couple of my modeling tools here. Morning, Robert. So I'm just going to start working this into the crease here now, trying to get it to stay. And the trick is to get it to stay until it dries. And once it dries, it goes hard, shell-like, and will kind of stay like that forevermore unless you really saturate it and get it out in the weather or something like that. But I'm just going to start working it around the easiest dimension first, which is right up here. Start working it in the other side now. Drive a staple in. And now it's pushed in like this and it's stapled. So it'll be a little easier to keep it that way there now. And I'll just start working the leather into that corner, start stressing it in so that the leather wants to take that shape. Pastor Les is here this morning. No boat time yet, buddy. A little bit too cold yet, although yesterday was a nice day and there were a few boats going around. I've seen a few trucks and trailers parked at the dock space, but still a little bit too cold for us yet. As for my boat, I have been picking at it out there a little bit this week. As you guys know, or as I mentioned last year when you saw the boat for the first time, I plan on that being a whole project build. So right now I'm just trying to go through that and time it out and see what'll work for me. In terms of, am I making it happen this year? Am I waiting till next year? You know, what's gonna happen? I think it's gonna end up being, I'm gonna use the boat pretty much as is for this season. I just realized I'm putting myself on the spot here. I'm doing this project live with all you guys watching. But I don't know what I'm going to be able to do yet. Because if I start that build project now, which I could start it now, but if I do that, then my boat is out of commission for the next, say, month or two for me to do the glass work and different things with it. Morning, guys. But if I do that, then my boat's out of commission for, you know, maybe half the summer. And I plan on getting a new engine for it. And I didn't really want to do that right now. I'd rather give myself a little longer, a little more grace period. So the financial burden of that is a little nicer. But we'll see. I don't know for sure, but I think that's how it's going to happen. So it'll be a project for next winter, so the boat is in for the winter anyways. It's inside here. The heat will be up and running in the shop for that time. So it'll be all inside, nice and warm. And I can take my time, take the winter, you know, if there's something different I want to do. I got lots of time to order in materials for it and stuff like that. So that's probably how it'll look. So that means for this year, I'll probably use my boat just as is. We'll enjoy it, just an open boat. and enjoy it just as is. Now, as you're working the leather, as it's drying, you want to keep running back up over what you have done just to keep that shape, because it'll start relaxing out. Good morning, Paolo. I think Paolo, not Paulo. If you guys could all hit the like button, that would be awesome. I see a bunch of people here, but only 4 likes. And I know that it's not necessarily an indication of whether or not you like it, but it does look good for the YouTube metrics. YouTube likes to see that people are actually hitting the like button. Morning, Troy. Chris, does Kershaw needs work? Yes, I have heard of that. I don't have a picture in my mind right now of what that's like, but I know I've heard of it. This bottom here is what's definitely the most tough. It's tough because you have all those dimensions you're trying to work around. You're trying to make a flat piece of stuff go down over a square bottom. A round bottom would be a little easier, but Leathermans aren't round on the bottom. They are square, so that's what we're working with. And it's really a matter of just forcing on it, just working on it until it submits to your will. Hope you all had a good week. Been a good one here. If anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to answer, whether it's about this project, whether it's about my business, my boat, whatever. Oh, Troy. Toe amputation yesterday. Sorry to hear it, buddy. I hope that whatever the reason it was for, it will, I hope that all goes well for you. And just make a note of that. Further prayer lists. Troy's toe. I've been trying to make a habit of that this year. A lot of times, you know, I've noticed in the past that it becomes just an easy thing to say, praying for you or something like that, but I wonder how many people actually make sure that in their prayer time, they do so. I don't want it to become just a thing that I say. Daniel's here. Good morning, Daniel. Herbert, yes, I soaked it in some water here before I got started. 1 second there, Rick. So this is a piece of material here for an upcoming build. I have several like it, but me and Dan have been working on putting this together. It's really rough, just playing down to dimension. Oh, you can get a little taste of the figuring, but where it's just down on a 36 grit belt, you're not going to see. But this is a beautiful natural curly maple, black liner, and then an electric blue curly maple. Oh, there you go. You can catch a little bit of figuring there. Chatoyance. You can catch the figuring in just the right light. Of course, when this is done and planed down and polished, this will be wildly figured, but it's just a little taste for now. But that's for upcoming project that you'll see either here now this summer soon as it's being built, or it might end up being Newfoundland Hobbyists. Morning, Corey. Morning, William. Yeah, I'm glad you liked the last video. It was not a huge view response, but I didn't push it like on social media like I should have in terms of the amount of time spent marketing. But I've seen a lot of really nice comments there. Coffee Fanatic, if you're looking to get or interested in talking about a custom order with me, the best thing to do is to email me. WEIDERFAN, weiderfan.business@gmail.com. Oh, this is some tough leather this time. This is a really tough hide. I got sent this time. Leather is one of those things you kind of a mixed bag. You never know what your what each particular hide is going to be like. Even if you have the same, even if you get Craftsman oak or a mimosa or whatever, even if you get the same one each time, just like with humans, the skin is a little different. Things are a little bit different. I'm here, don't worry. This is one of my last projects of the day, and then I'll be, before long here, gotta go up, prep some gear for shipping. The Bake Apple Prime, the Bake Apple Grand Class, I assume you're talking about. I do those on custom request. Troy, usually 6 to 7 ounce, that's my preference. Some guys use 8 ounce. I don't like the look of an 8 ounce leather. I find that the edges are too chunky and just the sheath is too chunky and you don't end up getting the same nice crisp lines. Anything less than a 6 is just too thin of a leather, too flimsy, and I don't like it. But that 6, 7, right around there is just the sweet spot in my opinion. Just the sweet spot. This is one of the toughest pieces I've ever fought with here. But we'll get her. I think I'm missing messages here. I wish it would stay up on the screen. Have you ever made a custom holster for a radio? Yes, I have. I've done custom radio holsters that are adaptable, I believe, to a Molly webbing. I believe I did double straps with snaps on the back so it could go through Molly type webbing and sit on your chest or sit on your bag or however. It's been quite a busy week here, hectic week in the shop, and I shipped out a huge order on Thursday night, and so that was great. This morning there's been I believe 12 or 14 knives I put through heat treat this morning. 12 or 14 knives ground on bevels. I'm working on a whole host of bucks. They're back in the grinding room there now that are coming through. I've mostly ground the handles in, so they'll be finished up and polished maybe Monday, and then ready to ship out. So if you have a a buck knife order with me, and it's not most recent ones, but if you have an older buck order with me, chances are it's coming out first of this week. Oh, Corey, good question. That fitting I welded up for the fire department. If you haven't seen that video, you can go watch it. But just after I released that video, it might have even been the same night, the fire chief contacted me, and he said they put it to use that night, and it was flawless. 0 leaks. It was great. So that was exciting for me, real encouraging, and gave me a little confidence in what's happening under the surface. It looked great. I mean, not great in terms of wonderful looking welds, but great in terms of porosity and things like that. No issues there. So I was hoping it was going to be nice. See, the messages are leaving again. Ah, Rick, yeah, that was, I was disappointed when I read that email. I was really looking forward to you guys stopping by. I was hoping we could get to take the boat out this summer, take you guys out for a spin around here and show you guys the ocean that's sitting down below my shop. Maybe catch a couple fish. But hopefully next year. Or some other time. Jason, any custom work like that, just email me. And if you've already emailed me, just have a little bit of patience. I'm having a tough time lately with the emails. You're always caught between wanting to make sure people get a timely response and wanting to make sure that people get timely order fulfillment. That's always a trick. I worked, I remember, I believe it was last week. I really worked hard and was just picking at it all day long, trying to get the emails down to answer them. And I got it right down to, I believe there was 30 something emails left in my inbox. And I'm not one of those people that just has thousands of emails built up. I try to keep my email inbox completely empty, and then I start from fresh, so you could just delete, and I don't get any spam or anything like that. Run a very clean business inbox. Anyways, I worked it right down to 30 some 40 emails, and then the next time I checked it, it was a day or two later, and it was up to like 130 something emails, which is wonderful from a business sense, just wonderful. I'm so grateful, but it makes it tough trying to respond to emails, and it's just all growing pains. We'll figure it out. But all growing pains here in building this business, building this brand. But it's definitely wonderful to have that kind of interest in my work and in my brand. So if you've sent in an email already about an order you've placed or something like that, I'm trying my best to get to it. But sometimes stuff like this just has to happen or it doesn't happen. Today had to be a good shop work day. I'm pretty much done here. That corner just will not come in any more than that. So we're going to have to call it there. And then we'll take a look in a little while and see how it's doing as it's drying out. I don't mind a little bit of an organic bottom. A little bit of shape to it. But you can see, I'll keep working that in, but it's not too bad there now. But you can see, look at that, in three-dimensional form, what I'm trying to do here. And it's this here that's tough. You see we had to put some relief cuts to let the leather go, but you can't put those in quite deep enough because I have to run my base stitching right around the bottom here. So when this is dry now, I'll just cut that right around, a nice line. This will pull right off. We'll put a back on it with a flat down cover and a snap, stitch it all around. It'll look absolutely incredible. Always excited. Those are really rewarding. Then most leather work is rewarding. Let me check the time here. Let's see what we've got going on. I'm about to sign off so that I can get to some other work and finish up and get home to my little ladies. Rookie, yes sir, spring has sprung, at least for the last couple days or this week here. Finally getting some sun. Troy, yeah, that happens sometimes, buddy. Steve, Warncliffs, I heat treated 3 or 4 this morning, and 1 or 2 might be spoken for and ordered already. But we can do whatever cool custom type work you'd like if you want to go like the custom route and put a handle on that. But we might experiment with a couple handles on those. So just let me know if you want to shoot me an email and pick out something cool. We could do that and make it a custom order. Rick, as for your Emerson, yeah, I think I would like to take on that project. That would be fun. I remember reading it over, but I just didn't get a chance to quote that out for you, I don't think. And we're about to sign off here. So if you have any last minute questions, shoot them right there now, and you'll have my full attention for the next 2 minutes or so. But like I said, it's a gorgeous day here, so I'm going to finish up. I think my next job here is to go up in my office and prep some orders for shipping out on Monday. Lots to ship out, but we're getting it, working on getting the building put together here. There's some work we're trying to do, and I'm trying to change out the heating system. Lots of stuff going on. That's very exciting, but also a lot of work, of course. But that's all in good fun. So I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Yeah, you too, Rick. Nice, Gary. Enjoy your day, my friend. Roy, if you're still here, enjoy your time out fishing. And thanks for chiming in. Daniel, check out my website, KyleNoseworthy.com. I don't always send an email or make a post or a video or anything when I put up new stock, just because sometimes they're just throughout the week there happens to be one come out with a batch that's new, and I'll just go ahead and put it up quietly, you know, and then I know I can see the traffic, I can see there's people on the website all the time. But if you want to go check it out, KyleNoseworthy.com, there's some nice stuff there. We'll grab one of those yellow foxes. Really, really nice. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.